Now, normally today's video would consist of motivational, positive, very scenic things, but today I'm gonna help you out as a creator. I'm gonna discuss 5 things that I've learned, or 5 important items that I've come across that have helped me immensely in all my projects. Each of these things is not required, but definitely helpful over this past year, and it will make your life 10 times easier when you go into the editing or the post-production process. This past year has shown me how expensive gear can be. However, all the items in this list were included because of my recording style and the fact that eventually I want to be considered a pro in this industry. So at the end of the day, get what you need for your style. Number 5. Well, we can't see my face. Number 5, a plan book. I think that this is super important because you will outline your thoughts, your outline angles, places you want to go, people you wanted to talk to. And if you don't really have that written down, it's hard to really think of it on the fly, or I feel like you're going to mess it up more. Yes, you want to be as spontaneous as possible, but this helps you sort of organize a central idea so your videos make sense or that they follow a certain pattern, which will in turn help the viewer have a great experience. Number 4, an ND filter. Now this is definitely helpful for some people looking into the editing process, because afterwards you don't have that glare, you won't have any kind of kickback from recording outside, and having one of these makes the editing process so much better. Honestly, it was one of my best investments. It's very cheap. It's not a variable one, so no, I can't change it on the go, but yes, it's definitely something that I will definitely use in years to come. And just make sure when you do buy it that you see the little, I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, there you go. You see like the numbers there on the ND filter? Make sure the numbers match the rings on your lens there, or else you just wasted $20 or $15. An external battery, clutch when you're recording, just straight up clutch. Number 3, external battery. That's it, all I have to say. This one isn't a Sony brand. It was actually sent to me to review earlier, but Vemico, the company, can you see it there? Vemico, awesome battery, highly recommend it. When I was in New York City the past week, it came in so clutch for me. Highly recommend having an external battery or some type of attached battery to whatever you're recording on. Particularly in my case, and some of you guys out there, you might have a DSLR camera, and this clutch, like literally it works fine. It charges overnight, or not really overnight, for like an hour, and then you're good. You're good to go for literally the entire day. I have 4 batteries and I'm good, just popping them in and out. Another thing to boost you and help you in your creative journey would be a stabilizer. This is a gimbal made by the company Zion or Jun. Please correct me in the comments phonetically. I just don't know how to say this word. It's a foreign company, but this is a cheap gimbal, starter gimbal. I have the Crane M2. You see that? M2 there, and this is about $100 and something, but it's very compatible with the DSLR cameras, and even with my iPhone, I've even used it as a gimbal there. Battery life lasts forever. Just a bit difficult to stabilize in the beginning, but other than that, smooth. If you're a hiker, someone who's going on adventures, and you're moving a lot, it'll just make it seem like you won't, honestly. It'll be very smooth. If you're running, if you're getting running gun shots, it'll definitely help you. An external mic. Having a lavalier or a shotgun microphone attached to your DSLR camera, or even adapted towards your iPhone or other camera device, increases the level of your production immensely. It's really hard to look at or hear audio. There's just something about offsetting audio that is just, for me and for a lot of viewers out there. So the last thing that I would really invest in is Adobe Rush. It's not iMovie, but it's right on your iPhone, and you can edit things right on your phone. I'll zoom in there so you guys can see. I maybe even add a screen recording that you guys can literally see that I'm editing stuff right on my phone. This is the last video I just posted. The music, sound effects, graphic overlays, all that stuff comes from this editing software. And for shots that you miss, I usually include things like stock footage. So that is some things that can help you guys out as creators, as travelers, as someone trying to tell a story. These items are not required, but will definitely help you in your journey in doing so. So stabilizer, external battery, ND filter, microphone, and plan book is probably the most important one. All those things combined with an editing software will help you guys dramatically in your filmmaking process. All links to the products mentioned in this video will be available in the description below. Keep watching, guys. Thank you for the support. More positive and travel stories to come soon. Deals to come as well. It's your boy, Kip Jackson. Peace. Till next time.